Maggie June, a very poor girl in the alley, milks cows while reciting lines from Shakespeare to bored chickens. Her mother died young. Her father is drunk or missing. She boards a rickety Greyhound bus with $6.13, a suitcase, find her way to the New York City to start new life. She tries to flirt with the bus driver for a free ride. He's 82, half deaf, and thinks she's a Boy Scout. Cultural commentary. Women weren't supposed to dream too big, especially very poor women. First time in the city, not knowing difference, a small town and the big city, Maggie is overwhelmed by noise, neon, and hustlers. Her suitcase gets stolen within 10 minutes. Luckily, 10 minutes later, a man came to pick up the suitcase and return it to her. She eats a hot dog for the first time and throws it up in Times Square. She applies for a job in a hat shop and is rejected because we only hire girls with natural teeth. New York is a land of opportunity if you're a man, white, rich, or already famous. She is none of the above. She rents a small, cheap room with small windows. Her roommate is a jazz singer who teaches her confidence and how to walk like she owns the sidewalk. Maggie scrubs restroom by day, takes acting lessons by night. She took on a job as a maid. She was too busy to make money to support herself. Cultural commentary. Talent is cheap, rent is not. One day, her roommate advised her to apply for an audition in one of the production company. She got insult by one of the producers saying that she is Southern, too plain and poor. "Sweetheart, your accent sounds like molasses trying to climb a ladder," he said. The producer offered her a coffee on a couch with him if she wanted to pass the audition. Her naivety and pride, she refuses to network or flirt her way in. After Maggie has already refused, the producer kept on trying his slick move by insisting Maggie to have time for a coffee with him. After hearing this conversation from a flirty producer for some time, which Maggie thinks it is inappropriate and very touchy, which against her will. Maggie grabbed a cup of coffee from the producer and throw it right at him, then left the building. So this producer decided to put Maggie on a blacklist and inform the entire production company not to audition Maggie as to her inappropriate behavior. The producer is trying to put the bad rep on Maggie. Since the day that Maggie left the producer office and her bad rep spread through entire production company, Maggie opportunity has become almost nothing. Doesn't matter how hard Maggie tried to get an acting business, 5 years of trying to achieve in New York City has become nothing. All that Maggie has gained in 5 years is pain and mentality tiredness. At this point, Maggie has decided to relocate herself to LA, California.
Maggie has decided to move to LA, California 3 days after. First thing Maggie need to do is to says goodbye to a friends and a roommate jazz singer. Maggie told her roommate why she chose in LA is a well-known for filmmaker such as Hollywood. I probably had a better chance there than here in New York. Plus, I wanted to leave these sad experiences behind and started new life in LA," she said. Maggie took a train to LA since she only has enough for the train ticket. During a train ride to LA, Maggie met a stranger who's happened to be a star. His name's Mr. William John. The two start to have a mutual conversation during the ride. For quite some time, the trains finally arrived in LA train station. The two conversation has came to an end, Maggie and Mr. William to go separate way. Unexpected, Mr. William handed Maggie his name card. "If you ever needed anything, you know where to find me," he said. She got a job working as a janitor in one of the production company on her break time instead of having lunch. Maggie sneak into one of the acting hall where all the actors and actress doing their rehearsal. Maggie is a natural born. She can easily absorb all the acting skill from those actors and actress. For 6 months of working as a janitor, Maggie not only earning money, but for most importantly, Maggie has improved her acting skill from peeking through the hall of the acting rehearsal. One day, the actress were supposed to be in the final shot of the scene, didn't showed up, and the producer needed an immediate replacement, and there is no one that will fit for that final shot. The producer need to make a quick decision to choose whose could be. Luck has come for Maggie. At a last minute, the producer has decided to choose Maggie as their replacement. Maggie gave it all she got, knowing that this is the only chance to prove herself. Maggie showing an impressive acting skill that caught everyone in the workforce by surprise. After Maggie gave quite a show to the work crews, one of a female producer had offered Maggie a job as an advertiser in one of her famous beauty product for women. Maggie's name became popular, a little more famous through entire television networks. Sure enough, acting jobs start pouring in for Maggie. After she is advertised in a famous beauty product for women, Maggie also works part-time as an actress in a film industry. Not long enough, Maggie has quite a fans and supporters, even though Maggie is yet to become 100% famous as an actress. She also often received unpleasant comments from non-supporters during she started famous, after 6 months of working as a janitor. Getting into an acting business, it's not as easy as Maggie often think. Maggie been through a very hard time from the start. Until one day, one of the famous production company had contacted her and asked her to as one of the main character in the movie. It's so coincident that her acting partner happened to be William John, who's very famous and a very high-paid actor. Maggie was so shocked knowing that her acting partner was a man she met on a train, Ever since Mr. William John handled her the name card, she lost it, which is why she does not know who he is. Between the two, this movie right away in the box office. And lots of fans and supporter, and Maggie become the top star from this point. "1960s Oscars red carpet. The former farm girl, now a glamorous Hollywood starlet, steps onto the red carpet in a satin expensive gown with diamond earrings surrounded by flashing bulbs. Paparazzi scream her name. She smiles perfectly, but her eyes hide fatigue. Her determination has proven her well after all these years. Maggie also proven to the world not only the city girls has the potential, but the girl from the countryside also has an ability and knowledge to make it to the top. Maggie not only succeed but received Oscar award as good result. After years, Maggie to return to Kentucky, which is her hometown. She was able to buy back the property she sold back then and turn it into an acting school for young local to help them find the opportunity to be an actress like herself. Now Maggie has got everything she wanted, and her last wish was to be able to help her poor town, where all the youngish who want to be an actor or an actress able to get all the education they need, and one day her legacy will pass down into the newer generation.